Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about something stupid I did. It worked, but it was stupid. So went viral. I very intentionally tried to go viral, but kind of in hindsight was not a good plan or a good strategy. So we're going to talk about that. First, let's talk about revenue. Let's see. Since the last video, the last couple days, I've had 3 new paid customers, like official MRR, and up by like $20 or so, more than $20. I think $5. I'm struggling to get any advertisers for Channel Surfer. Decided to experiment, drop the price for the sponsorship, see if there's any interest, because I see people coming to the page for to sponsor or be an advertiser on Channel Surfer. But I'm also increasing the price for paid customers. Let's see how this shakes out. I had a promotional deal like, hey, sign up, you get a discount, you could lock in the price for a year. That is a real price. The price actually did increase. So I'm just curious to see how this shakes out with the pricing. So let's get into it. What the hell happened? All right. So part of, if you want to have any kind of successful business, the 2020s, you obviously need marketing. You need to get attention. Attention and getting attention is what makes or breaks you in today's world. It sucks. I actually don't like it. But it is the reality. You are competing for people's attention. A lot of people are seeing success with TikTok. A lot of people have used social media in the last 10 years. I actually argue social media is dying pretty rapidly. I went really viral, and I had a really successful launch for Channel Surfer. It's my kind of alternative to the algorithms, to YouTube. Now, this was a success in it. I got 10,000 people to visit Channel Surfer the day I launched. I got into the media, got a lot of attention because I was really working threads really hard. To me, I approach it like it's a game, like a thing to be hacked. And I think a lot of good marketers kind of look at it very strategically, like what's the way, what's the angle, how do I do this? So I'm trying to pivot from being software engineer to marketing entrepreneur guy, and you just have to play the game. So I spent a lot of time testing out what works. I tried YouTube here, I tried X or Twitter, I tried Threads. This is the only place that seemed to work for me, and I just kept trying things. And you can see I started to really have really serious success. I started going viral. This only goes up to 90 days. Before this, I was having one went super viral. One thing I posted and got 1.5 million views and tons and thousands of likes and comments. So I started doing better and I started having reach, and the algorithm was rewarding me. It's like, hey, this guy seems to write a lot of bangers. Let's keep showing him. And I just kept trying. And I launched this and I wrote a banger, and it's kind of been life-changing. Now I have a product where I make money and I have real customers. I have a lot of feedback. And now I have a thing that I'm building and actively working on with real customers. Again, marketing and attention. I see so many software engineers just do the building. I was one of those people. They are like, well, shit, I think I need to market. I launched this thing and no one's coming. No one knows about it. No one cares. Really become a marketer to be successful. And as you can see, I did really, really good with Channel Surfer here, and the algorithm kept showing me, but then it steadily dropped. And I had a little bit of spikes, but algorithm was just back to zero. So the algorithm kept not showing anything. And to be fair, I was kind of not really focused on marketing. I was like, oh shit, I need to build Channel Surfer. I need to focus here. But I still, you see, that's the thing with marketing. It's always changing. It's always evolving. You have to keep iterating and figuring out what the next play is. It seems that way to me. And so I was seeing nothing with all my posts. And out of desperation, yesterday, so classic, I posted something because I was like, you know what? I'm desperate. I need a win here. I need to get back into the algorithms' good graces. Remember how these modern algorithms work. It's all with AI. You are training a classifier. You are training an AI system to just look at patterns and classify, hey, I'm looking at this account. Hey, I'm looking at the results. You're training an AI basically to be like, hey, yes, amplify this. So I was like, I need to just throw a grenade out there and have it explode. And I did that. I very intentionally wrote this post to do that. But in hindsight, this is not a winning strategy. So let's talk about this. So what did I post? I posted a real story. Like, I didn't invent anything. This is all real. I'm not clever enough to invent a lie. To be honest with you, I have to use real life. I truly am not clever enough to just invent this weird story. I don't know how people can do that. An Amazon delivery driver came to my door. Like they, I live in a building with a bunch of other apartments, and someone rang my door, and I saw they had a package in their hand. So I let them in, of course. And by the time I got to the door, they were gone. I saw them like walking out. So I took the package in, of course. I'm like, oh, okay, we got our Amazon package. And I brought it in, and I looked at it, and I went, oh shit, this is somebody else's package. I was like, where the hell is this? Who is this? I was like, this isn't even the building. This isn't even my building. And so I just Googled, Google Maps, like, this address, and I went, oh, that's like down the street. What the fuck? And so I was like really busy, like focused on stuff. And I was like, it was the middle of the day. I was like, I'm not going to go over there and give this guy his package. Like, fuck that. I don't have time for this. Like, I'm not going over there and chasing this guy because it's another building I don't have access to. I'd had to go with the package, like buzz the guy. It was in the middle of the day. I was like, I doubt the person's even home. I'd have to do it later. I just couldn't be bothered. I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, that's crazy. Like, not my problem. Fuck that. And I found a URL. I found out that Amazon has a URL where you could report. You put in the tracking number and be like, hey, I got someone else's package. And then the system sees it, and it's like, oh, cool. Like, thanks. We know that this is at somebody else's house. We're just going to issue a new one. I know how the system works. Like, I know systems really well. And I knew that if I did that, they would just dispatch another one. They don't give a fuck. It's Amazon. They're worth trillions of dollars. So I posted this story, but here's the thing. I very strategically wrote this to get a lot of attention. And boy, has it gotten a lot of attention. It's headed to 250,000 views. 4,000 comments. And basically they're all saying I'm an asshole. So why do I think I fucked up? I had instinct to know, like, yes, I'm throwing this grenade and fuck it. Like, I'm desperate. I had enough insight to like know what to write and how to write it. This is a losing strategy because, like, reputation matters. Like, I want journalists to see my work and talk about it. I want to get sponsors. I want more people to, try channel surf and other products. Painting yourself as a dick and having the internet pile into you on you is not a good winning strategy long term. It's like, yeah, okay, the algorithm showed me and boosted me, but like, I need to not be the villain. Like, I need to craft better posts where I'm not the villain. Like, somebody else is the villain. Like, obviously, this is a losing strategy long term. I mean, was one post gonna kill me? And I don't know, probably not. But these things are so short-lived. No one gives a shit. Like, people forget about it in 5 minutes. Yeah, I think there's a lot to unpack here, but I'm not gonna do that in this video. But like, so anyways, I need. Here's my dilemma. I really hate playing this game. I don't like that you have to push buttons and social media. And frankly, I think it's kind of a cycle where they need to promote Ragebait to get people engaged and really upset and jumping into the mob. But that is also making social media so toxic that's turning a lot of people off. And social media is not doing very well. The data shows that it's really dropping for the first time in Facebook Meta's history. They lost a lot of users. Like, the usership actually disappeared. It's very telling because people are just tired of just toxic bullshit. So I'm very torn. I've tried everything. I've tried to be positive. I've tried to be like, here's a cool thing. I've tried so many things on these platforms, and the only thing that seems to work is kind of like a rage bait like post, like pushing buttons, like having some emotional response from people. Like this is a perfect fucking example. Like this, instantly skyrocketed. I don't want to do that. I hate playing this game, but I don't know what else to do. Now, like I said, casting myself as the villain is a real dumb losing strategy, and I'm not going to keep doing that. That's a very stupid move. But I don't know what to do. I want distribution, but I don't want it to be like really toxic and this slime. To me, this feels very slimy, and it did work. I did get the algorithm, you know, to boost me and be like, oh yeah, hey Steven, he could really throw out the bangers. And I did purposely leave out a lot of key details, and I kind of followed up. I followed up here and like gave a bit more details, like. First of all, a lot of the people responding had a very American-centric response. Like, go to your neighbor's door and give him your package. Like, don't be a dick. But it's like, well, I live in central London, and anyone who's lived in a big city knows, like, you don't go down the street to some random building, some random flat. And I don't know, it's just, like, culturally very strange. Like, same thing in New York. Like, you wouldn't go down the street and get some, I don't know, most people wouldn't. So there's, like, a weird other cultural thing kind of enforced here. But anyways, what do you think? What do you think? Well, how can I do marketing distribution, but not in like this really slimy, inflammatory, you know, way? Or other than that, what the hell am I working on? This week, the focus is going to be sending an email campaign to like re-engage all the people that signed up during the big press blitz, like, you know, where it kind of went viral with this thing. All these people signed up, tried it out. So I'm going to try to email them, re-engage them, tell them about the product update, and give just like more regular updates. Like, hey, here's what's new with Channel Surfer, because it's moving fast. I'm rapidly stabilizing it, making it better, adding more features. Let's see if there's any questions or comments or hate. I think I've had my fill of that this past few days. Slop gibbity. To up your microphone game next time. That's all I have to say about that one. Yeah, so I did a video. If you didn't see it, I actually did so I'm trying to like pivot to not just doing only build in public videos or updates. I'm trying to also put out some content like, hey, here's how I use AI. Here's what I see is working. This video, I did. I showed off like how I'm now coding with AI. As far as the microphone, I got a new fancy microphone. I got like a real official podcasting microphone. I'm not good at video stuff at all. I've tried to really up the production as much as I can. Soon I'm gonna have like a real background that's almost finished. Like actually kind of have like a little set. I'm trying to like really step up my game, have real microphone. Anyways, that's all I got for today. Until next time.